Hi, beautiful Capricorn. Welcome to a new era. My name is Emma. Capricorn, this is your monthly read for July. I've already done June, July, and August. If you want to go check those videos, that one video out is for the 3 months in one. But we want to take a deeper dive into July. We're going to start with an overall energy here for you, Capricorn, for the month of July, and we already have it. Children, or finding that inner child. Know that your children are protected. Someone needs to know that their children are protected. And I also want to say that I do still offer personal readings. If you're interested in one just like this, you get to ask your own questions, whatever question you have, and have your guides answer it for you, just like this in this format. So just please send me a message if you're interested. Children, we're going to go deeper in here. It's something about really paying attention right now, Capricorn. Really listening, really put your ear to the ground and pay attention to what's going on. Know that your children are protected. And I feel like that's a side note. And it's not such a small side note. It's a really, really important side note, but it's still a side note because it's not going to resonate with everyone. But for some Capricorn out there, you need to know that your children are protected, or your child is protected. For a lot of you guys, I feel like this is when your inner child wants to come out and play. Your inner child has been like on a little bit of rest, like taking a little bit of time out. Not because it was sent to time out, but it has taken some time. And it's getting ready to come out and play again. Getting ready to be a part of your life, a part of this adventure that we call life. And it's something about really paying attention. Really listen to your intuition, put your ear to the ground. What is going on in this situation right now for you? This is for the month of July. So we're going to go deeper here and figure this out. And just clarify this message, please. Children. This can also be like, I just see this really beautiful relationship between a mother and a daughter, a mother and a son, or like you might be the son or the daughter. I just see this beautiful, beautiful connection between two people, or the connection is so strong and like it's just a deep understanding between two people. And I don't know why I say that, but like however much you want to cut some ties, or someone else wants you to cut ties or not be so strongly connected to this person, or be so in their life, or for them to be so in your life, or whatever. Maybe they even call out like codependency or whatever. I don't see that. And I don't think that you see that either. I think that you're maybe the only one who really understands this connection. If this makes any sense. It might also be a connection that like is not obvious. I don't know if I've shared this story with you before, and it feels really, really personal, and it feels a little bit crazy to say it out loud. But for a lot of years, since 2003, I felt a strong connection with Jim Carrey, the actor, the person, the persona, the character, if you will, Jim Carrey. And I mean, he doesn't know. He doesn't know that I have a connection with him. He has a connection with me as well, but he doesn't know about it. And it's not like a stalker thing. It's not like, oh my God, I'm so in love with this. You know, you have an infatuation with an actor, or like an artist, or like a musician, or, you know, anything like that. I mean, obviously, I love what he has done. I love everything that was and is and probably will be, because I love the journey of him. I feel so interconnected with that person, and that's not easy to explain to anyone who doesn't have that type of connection themselves. It just seems a little bit weird, probably. And it doesn't have to be to this extreme that is like a connection with someone that might not even know on a conscious level that this connection is actually going on. But it can be that you have like a really strong connection with someone that just, it doesn't make sense for you to have it, or like they might be really far away, or it might even be an ex that you're supposed to have like let go of for such a long time ago, and people maybe tell you like, or for the love of God, can you just let go of that? And you know, maybe you're not supposed to be together physically. Just as I know I probably won't even meet Jim Carrey in this lifetime. You know, if this is an ex, like you're not supposed to be with them, but like there's such a unique connection that no one else will really fully understand. Because it's a soul connection. It goes so much deeper than the physical, because you probably have had lifetime after lifetime together with this person, or with this soul, I should say. It's a very special connection. Okay. Going deeper. Wow. What an interesting message here today. Wow. Okay, so remember that I said really pay attention. Listen to your intuition. Put your ears to the ground. And then here we have the intuition card. So something is going on beneath the surface. Something that is not obvious. If I go back to that connection again, like, it's not like, okay, so you have this person in your life, or maybe you do have this person in your life. Maybe this is your daughter. Maybe this is your mother. Maybe this is your, you know. There's a really important connection to someone. And if you think about them, it's them, as I talk about this. And it might not, there's something about, like, it might not be obvious, but it's like underneath the surface, like underneath, something really, really strong and profound and powerful is going on in this connection. And together with that, I just feel like, okay, so we have heartache and loss here. And I understand, trust me, I can relate. I understand how it is to, because I have several of those connections in this lifetime. One connection with a person, a very famous person who will never know my name. And I've been there for him. Like, I know it's so weird. And if you haven't any, if you probably have some sort of inkling of this, or I wouldn't be like inspired to tell you that story. It feels so personal to me, because it feels like a little woo-woo to like, really? I've been there for him. I felt at times when like he needed me, or me in particular, I don't know, like that maybe is my ego talking, but he needed support. And so I've been there. I've been sitting there sending him love and holding space for him, and like really wanting all the best for him, because I felt like he's been through it at times. And then I have a person in my life that I've such a strong connection with, and that I was romantically involved with, but he has chosen a different family. And it was almost like a little bit unspoken, but yet maybe spoken, that, you know, he did not dare to make that jump. Like, he chose to stay with his now chosen family. And how that feels, how that breaks your heart a little bit, to feel that type of connection, but know that in this lifetime, there's no place for it to play out physically. I hope this makes any sense today. Maybe this is just for one person today, and you need to hear this. Like, it's just a fact that there's such a beautiful connection, but for whatever reason, it's not for you to be. It's not for you to be there physically. But it doesn't mean that the connection is lost or the connection is broken or that it has less meaning, or but it takes a toll on the heart a little bit. It does, physically. Just like when people die, when people cross over to the other side, and we all hear like they're not gone, they're just in a different dimension. You still have a connection to them, like blah, blah, blah. In the moment, you don't care about different dimensions, because in the moment you lose them physically. In the moment, they're not there anymore. Or even in a separation, like in a separation, you live with someone for maybe a long time and you've invested of your life and love and time and person, and then you're supposed to go your separate ways. So they're not there physically anymore, and it takes a moment. And it has taken a little bit of a toll on your heart here. But you're mending it. You have probably already mended it. And something deep, like there's a deeper understanding coming from this now. And if you're anywhere, like Capricorn, if you're drawn to this reading and you're anywhere have just lost someone, or is really sad about not being able to be with a certain person in your life, like don't turn this off. Don't listen, because I feel like this is when you moved on a little bit and you have a deeper understanding of the connections, and that something else, like something deeper is going on here. And that's where we need to start to listen to the intuition. Like, really put your ear to the ground. What is this situation trying to tell you? And then simultaneously, we want to have that inner child come out and play. Like, be curious about it. Go on an adventure about this. Interesting message. Different message for sure. Okay, I'm gonna go deeper still and help Capricorn somehow here. Wow. The Ace of Gabriel. I love this because this is what I mean. There's a grand opportunity to turn this into something. Okay, if I'm going to embarrass myself a little bit more, I don't really feel embarrassed. But like, if I'm going to put myself out there a little bit more. So this Jim Carrey situation, I just feel like it took me years, and like this is literally 20 years ago. So I started to have that connection in 2003, and for the life of me, I couldn't figure it out. I even went to like a medium and asked about it, and he was like, there's actually a connection here. I actually see the connection. I was like, I know, so I'm not crazy. Like, what is this? I tried, like for years and years, I tried to figure it out. And then I just realized, it's not for me to really figure out. It's for me to, this is probably what it is to be like a part of a soul family. That sometimes, maybe you've done that. You go in and you go into a coffee shop and you pay for the person next in line, or for the next person coming in, and they have no clue who you are. You just got to be, you were anonymous, and you shared some love with some people you would never meet ever. But it's like you're a part of the collective, and you just want to uplift and inspire. And this even feels more connected. Like at some stage I just realized, how blessed am I to be able to be in his soul family and just be there for him and whatever changes he's going through. And it made me realize that I have these people that I will never know of. They're like earth angels or even heaven angels. They're just there for me, to carry me, to help me through hard times that I will never see and or even understand that they're there. And that gave me a lot of, I don't know, a lot of insight and a big blessing in my life. And I just felt richer for it. But it took me a moment to get there. I'm not going to lie. And I'm still thinking, really? Like at times. So this Ace of Gabriel is talking about how you can turn this connection. And if this is not like a Jim Carrey situation, if this is just such a beautiful connection, like a strong, strong connection to someone in your life, it's like if you try to cut it or get rid of it or burn it or like whatever to get it to not have it, you would never succeed, because it's like it's supposed to be there. And when you understand it, when you go deeper and you listen, you put the ear to the ground and you pay attention and you have that inner child come out and just be curious about the situation, there's a lot to take away from this situation. There's such an opportunity to create something really beautiful because of this connection. And sometimes that has directly to do with the person that you're connected to, and sometimes it just has to do with the knowing of the connection, if that makes any sense. Some final message here for Capricorn. Very, very different read here today. Capricorn, final message. Change your life. Wow. A sudden revelation that offers freedom. So, a sudden revelation that offers freedom. Break free of procrastination. Embrace the opportunities that change brings. So, I don't think it's so much about the procrastination there, but the sudden revelation that offers freedom. 16, numerology-wise, is all about sudden shift and sudden change. This is what I'm talking about. Like, it has you think of things in a different perspective, and it changes everything. It can change everything for you if you want to, if you listen, if you pay attention, if you know like what's going on underneath. We're not looking for the obvious here. We're looking for the not obvious. What's the word for that? Not obvious. There's an opportunity in front of your face due to this connection that can bring a lot of beauty into your life. And it can happen fast because of the 16 there. Okay, that's what I have for you, beautiful Capricorn. Again, if you're interested in a personal reading, please send me a message. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you again. Take care.